guys, Darkovika here, and I don't know how long I'll have to record this, but I thought I would do I did this at I think actually 2 weeks ago, but I wanted to do a thing. I think God King R suggested making this like a weekly video. Obviously, I've already failed at that, but I wanted to talk about like what I've been playing on my time and what I've been doing and all that fun stuff outside of YouTube. And then, of course, I'd love to hear what you guys are up to as well, what you've been playing and what you've been thinking of playing and what you've been doing. So it should come to no surprise to everybody that I have been playing a mixture of The Sims. Yes, even outside of recording for YouTube. You'd think I wouldn't, but no, I do. And also, I have been playing Kingdom Hearts on the Nintendo Switch. I got the cloud version. I know that we shouldn't be buying the cloud version, but I wanted so bad to have a mobile version, not like mobile like cell phone, but just like a portable version of the Kingdom Hearts games, because playing on a console right now with a baby is just simply not doable, especially because he just has a visceral reaction to being up here, especially in the evening, which is really when I sort of come up here, because during the day, I don't know, he just really doesn't like being up here, if I'm honest, which is this space is where we record and where our main computers are, because we have stuff that we work on downstairs when I worked, because I'm a stay-at-home mom now. And my husband does work downstairs. We come up here and this is like our space, but he really does not seem to enjoy being up here. So those are basically, yeah, those are the games that I've basically been playing, which is just Kingdom Hearts. I booted up the first one, but I've played the first one so many times that I decided, you know what, I've seen the secret end for Kingdom Hearts like 5 billion times. I don't need to see it, so I'm playing it on easy. Which is just a good time, okay? Playing Kingdom Hearts 1 on easy mode is like, mwah, it's therapy, okay? It's therapeutic. I was risky, and I decided to do the 50 matches for the Hades Cup while Riley was feeding. And that was weird wording, but anyways, while he was eating. And yeah, that was a risk because the cloud version, if you don't touch the controls for like, I think it's either 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it definitely feels like 5 minutes sometimes. If you don't touch the controls, it just boots you like out completely. So yeah, it doesn't care if you've saved, which I feel like if you're gonna have a cloud version that will just boot you out of the game if you stop touching it, you should be allowed to save anywhere. Like it should not be it I know that would have been that would have required them to actually like go into the game, and I don't know how possible that is, but I really feel like they should have given you the option to be able to save anywhere, because I've definitely had some times where like I had to take care of Riley, and unfortunately like he was just like a little too ornery and I wasn't paying attention, and I looked down and I've been booted out of the game. So we have really good internet where we live, so the game runs fine at the cloud version. Like I have no real lag. Like every once in a while, it's kind of laggy, but and in when I was first playing it, there was some minor pixelation, but now I'm not getting any of that, and it runs pretty much like really well. So, there's that. So I honestly it was a good purchase for me, because otherwise I really would not be able to play like Kingdom Hearts at all. The other thing that I was kind of looking at was Elden Ring, but honestly, okay, I'm so torn on Elden Ring because, first of all, I'm not a huge fan of difficulty for the sake of difficulty. Really, the only games that I've ever really done that for is Kingdom Hearts, playing on Final Mix, which was a thing for a while up until I gave birth. But yeah, that was painful, and I don't know, it just does not, I don't get the kick out of it that a lot of other people do, where they get the high of beating the game on the hardest difficulty or just playing these ridiculously difficult games and feeling skilled. I don't get that. I just get frustrated. I don't know, it just doesn't do anything for me. So I'm very on the fence. I love the idea of it. It looks beautiful. I love an open world with fantasy stuff. I just don't like difficult for the sake of being difficult. It doesn't feel like skill to me. It just feels like trying over and over and over again. And also, I'm just not very good at those types of games, so maybe that's just me. The other thing, let's see, the wedding pack came out, which I'm actually uploading videos of that to my other channel, which is the Darkovika Plays. I renamed it to Darkovika Plays Sim Games. The actual art for the channel still says Farming Games. I have to see if I can go in and edit that. It was commissioned art. But you know what? I figured that it made more sense to call it Plays Sim Games. It's not The Sims, it's simulator games. I just didn't want to type out simulator because that would have made my channel name so long. So it's Darkovika Plays Sim Games. I'm doing right now on that channel. We have the Rags to Riches thing that I'm doing with an alien sim, and I also am doing a let's play of a game called Our Life. Yes, it's called Our Life, which is a visual novel game that's really cool. Just that sort of thing. I just wanted to, like, that whole channel is absolutely an experiment. It's had 33 subscribers for a while, but you know what? It just needs more content. The more videos that I put out, the more likely it is that people will begin to find me, and YouTube will start pushing the channel more because of the algorithm and the fact that it's going to see that I have more videos and I'm reliable and consistent. Otherwise, there's no reason to push the channel. I'm also trying to think of ways to push the channel in other ways, but we'll find. We'll find out. To this channel, the regular Darkovika channel, I'm sorry, I know that I've been kind of lax on this, especially with the book club. I am really behind on Hood. I may have to put the book club on hold, partly just because recording with a baby, like recording after every chapter with a baby, I feel bad because like I don't want to silence him and I also don't want to walk away from him because, you know, he spends the whole day with me. So I don't really want to just leave him in a room, but of course that means that all my videos are going to have a baby in them and I can't really wait to a specific time of day to read. I don't know. It turned out to be a lot more messy than I was hoping for to do the book club videos. So I might just have to wait until he's a little bit older and maybe distracted and doing his own thing to record after every chapter. We'll have to see. I'll try to find a way to do it, but also it means that like I can't really read unless I have a set time to myself or Riley isn't being ornery, which right now he kind of is because he's skipping his naps. So he just really doesn't want naps right now, which he really needs naps. So it's been a little bit of hit or miss the past few days with naps. When he has naps, he's great and everything is fine and I could probably record and he'll entertain himself. The problem is that like if he gets really upset or if he wants to eat, like I can't record obviously while he's eating, especially if he's settling in for a nap, you know, fingers crossed. So it's just it's not as easy as I was hoping it would be, and it makes me feel really bad because I feel like I can't read anything because I wanted to do so many of the books for the book club. So I'm just like stuck. I did get this book today, which I have been reading just for fun. When I'm reading on my own, I can read really fast. The problem is that like having to sit down and record after every chapter really slows me down. But this is just, you know, just a fun book that I picked up. It's very interesting. It's a translation from a Chinese book series, so it reads very different from what we're used to in the West, which is very interesting. I'm having fun with it. It's just a lot of fun. What else? There was so much stuff. Yeah, it basically just a lot of stuff going on. I've also been crocheting a lot. A lot. Like I've just gotten really into crochet. I've got all these projects that I've been working on. I've got like things that I've made Riley. I made him a lovey with like it's made out of like hexagons to look like a beehive, and then there's a bear holding a little honey pot. I made that. I want to do a video showcasing all of the stuff that I've made recently, but I keep forgetting pieces every time I try to record it. So that will happen eventually. I've made a mushroom. He kind of looks a little phallic. It's a mushroom. He's real cute. He actually kind of his crown cap, his mushroom cap makes me think of Rastafarian. You'll see when I show you the video. But I've also I'm making a stacking toy for Riley. It's supposed to look like a dragon eventually. The rings turned out really, really big. They're really soft. One of them I think I probably could have put more stuffing into, but c'est la vie. I don't think Riley's going to judge it. And then I'm also working on like an octopus for my cousin, is it cousin-in-law? Cousin's kids. And then I'm also working on octopuses for one of my cousins and then an axolotl for her daughter. So I've gotten really into making things for people. And of course that eats into my reading time because I'm just like sitting there and I'm like, I need to make these things. Like right now this week, I don't know why I did this to myself. I need to make 2 octopuses, the axolotl, and if I have time, another octopus before this weekend because we have a party we're going to and I just found out that people we haven't seen in a really long time who are immunocompromised, so we like they rarely go out. We're gonna see them that weekend, so like I have to like rush through some projects that I wanted to make for them. So that's something. And yeah, that's basically it. That's everything that I've been up to, more or less. I feel like there's probably more, and I'm probably going to be editing this, and I'm going to go, there was in fact more. But we'll get to that when I get to that. So let me know what you guys have been up to in the comments below. I am going to do my absolute darndest to get a book club. I'm going to finish this book, right? I'm not going to end book club without finishing this book. So we're gonna finish this book club with Hood, and then we're gonna put book club on hold. But I'm gonna do it. I do not want to stop in the middle of book club, so I'm gonna finish it. Mark my words. But yeah, so let me know what you guys have been playing, what you guys have been excited about, and if you guys have a chance to go check out my Darkovika Play Sim games, I will have the link somewhere. It's on the channel. If you go into the channel and you look under like channels tab, it's there. It's also on the homepage, I think, near the top. But yeah, so we have a lot of cool stuff on that channel. Eventually I want to get to like Farming Simulator and other farming games. Like I want to mod Stardew Valley and do that. But I forgot how exhausting modding Stardew Valley is. Like I went to go do it and I was like, oh my god, I don't remember how to do this. I gave up. I also have to like back up all of the files because it's not like you have to like replace a ton of files when you're doing like art mods and then when you're doing like item mods. I'm lazy. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been up to. Hope you guys are doing really well. Excuse me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.